everyone! I know it's been a bit. I wanted to talk about this sooner, but as some of you might have noticed, my voice was pretty much out of commission all week. Thankfully, with the magic of modern medicine and way too many cough drops, I'm back in action and ready to dive into something really exciting. Today, we're taking a fresh look at the PlayStation Portal update that just dropped. And let me tell you, this thing has come a long way. Sony has added some major functionality, including the ability to operate completely independently of a PlayStation 5 console. Yes, you heard that right. You don't even need Sony's flagship PS5 to play PS5 games on this device anymore. This is a huge move by Sony and could signal some really interesting possibilities as we inch closer to their next-gen offerings in the coming years. So, in this video, we'll break down all the new features, what this update means for handheld gaming, and I'll even show you what it's like to play on the Portal now. Spoiler alert, it's pretty impressive. If you're excited to learn more, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps out. Alright, let's jump right in. PlayStation Portal Update, a game-changing step for Sony's handheld gaming. Sony has rolled out a major update for the PlayStation Portal, elevating it from a companion device to a powerful, semi-independent gaming platform. Here's a detailed look at what's new and what it means for gamers. Independent functionality. The most exciting development is that the PlayStation Portal can now operate independently of a PlayStation 5 console. Gamers can stream and play select PS5 games from the PlayStation Plus game catalog without owning a PS5, signaling a significant shift in Sony's approach to cloud gaming and handheld devices. Enhanced streaming capabilities. The PlayStation Portal supports streaming quality up to 1080p at 60 FPS, making full use of the device's display. Players now have access to over 120 games, including fan favorites like Final Fantasy VII Remake, GTA 5, Dying Light 2, and classics like Dino Crisis and Ghost of Tsushima. Cloud storage for seamless play. Another noteworthy feature is cloud storage integration. Save games are now accessible across devices, allowing users to pick up exactly where they left off, whether on the PlayStation Portal or another device. Regional availability and limitations. While the update introduces groundbreaking features, cloud streaming remains region-specific, limiting accessibility for some users. However, this gradual rollout might pave the way for broader availability in the near future. User interface and startup options. The PlayStation Portal's user interface has been updated to include streaming options for both PS5 and the PlayStation Plus game catalog. This makes navigating the device and accessing content more intuitive for users. Sony's commitment to handheld gaming. Sony seems to be testing the waters in the handheld gaming market with the PlayStation Portal. Initially perceived as a screen-equipped controller, it has now evolved into a standalone system. Some are comparing it to devices like the Logitech G Cloud, noting its potential to compete as a dedicated gaming device. Future speculations. This update has sparked speculation about Sony's future plans, including the possible launch of the PlayStation 6 in 2028. There's also talk of a new handheld device that supports native gaming, potentially incorporating higher refresh rates and 4K screens. Subscription and cloud gaming. Access to the PlayStation Plus game catalog and cloud streaming requires a PlayStation Plus premium subscription, which could be a barrier for some users. However, this move aligns with Sony's strategy to explore console-less gaming experiences. Performance insights. Sony's cloud streaming quality is rated higher than Microsoft's but lags behind NVIDIA's GeForce Now. While third-person action games and turn-based RPGs perform well, fast-paced genres like first-person shooters and racing games may experience latency issues. Resolution adjustments can improve performance but require a game restart. A market experiment. The PlayStation Portal appears to be an experimental device, a step toward console-independent gaming. By gradually introducing updates and features, Sony is gauging market demand while refining its approach to handheld gaming. User feedback and engagement. Sony has invited feedback on the PlayStation Portal, encouraging users to share their experiences. Whether you already own the Portal or are considering purchasing one, this is an exciting time for gaming enthusiasts. The PlayStation Portal's evolution showcases Sony's willingness to innovate and adapt to modern gaming trends. While it's not a complete console replacement, The updates highlight the company's commitment to the handheld market, opening the door to even more exciting developments in the future. I think the game streaming here is definitely into the idea of supporting pretty good quality so that it matches up to that 1080p screen, and it does so, I say, fairly well here. So that to stick out as one of the better marks for this is just how the game looks even in motion, swinging the camera around and stuff. Again, provided ideal conditions for streaming the game, it actually looks pretty solid. It's not quite native, but I'll give them credit, although if you are having issues with network, I mean, you can turn the resolution down, you can turn the resolution down, you can turn the resolution down, you can turn the resolution down just for the streaming requirements in terms of your upload or download speed based on resolution. So if you're struggling with that sidebar, you can actually play around with some resolution. You will just have to restart your game though, I assume, so get handshake with the new setup in the data center. But bringing this whole thing back to Sony, I think it is very, very interesting to see them offer now an option that allows you to play PlayStation 5 games without console, because even the PlayStation Portal, when it came out, it was viewed as this experimental volume device. Like, Sony didn't think they're going to release this and sell tens of millions of systems. It was basically a controller with the screen, and now it's kind of become its own little system at this time. This time very much reminds me of the Logic G Cloud, but if Microsoft had made it, and it was like a first-party piece of hardware. That's what we're seeing right now with the PlayStation Portal, and to see Sony sort of treat it this way, unlock different features like cloud streaming, does make me think that yes, they are indeed looking into the handheld sector pretty seriously. And yeah, I think in a couple of years, when we eventually get to the PlayStation 6 unveiling, say like early 2028, something like that, there will be a little handheld to go along with it, but one that would play games natively. I still think there could be future, by the way, for the Portal though, because if you think about it, it's designed to run off of the cloud, sure.